hours. Let's get you a
milkshake. Do you like Donald Trump?
Yeah, we love Donald Trump.
You do?
Yeah, I love Donald Trump. How you doing, man? That's the president, right?
Let me give you a
Ooh, no, sir. Trump just walked into Chick-fil-A in Atlanta and ordered 30 milkshakes. I'm sorry, sir. We don't take Trump stock here. Sorry, sir. Your card it's been declined. We're gonna take care of the customers. Motherfucker, who is we? You broke, bitch. But let's not get it twisted. This motherfucker is panicking. Flew into Atlanta to beg money from people as he flew in on his private plane.
I just have to say this. With Trump coming here to Georgia, going through the inner city, going to Chick-fil-A, and doing what he did, that is the most brilliant thing ever. Because people need to see that Trump is for us. Not Biden, not Obama, but Trump is for us. He's for the people. He's for everyone. And he's America first. And to see black people going up to him and taking pictures and him embracing and showing, the people that he's not racist. Like, he cares about everybody. No matter what skin tone you have, he is for us and he's advocating for us. And it's a beautiful thing. I was screaming on the inside.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The left is not going to like this story. In fact, this is their worst nightmare, okay? This story that we're going to talk about here today, which is Trump being loved among so-called people of color. Because apparently Trump, according to the left, is hated among black folks and Hispanic folks and, non-whites, okay? In fact, you ain't really a so-called person of color if you support Trump, right? If you don't support Biden, then you ain't black, according to Biden himself. So, of course, naturally, they will be upset with seeing the sight of Trump getting cheers and a lot of love from black people in Atlanta when he stopped by at Chick-fil-A doing a fundraising trip to basically show some love to the people there. And again, it did not seem like the black community in Atlanta hates him, which is what the mainstream liberal media wants you to think. Take a look.
This is Clark Atlanta, this is Spelman, this is Morehouse, this is Morris Brown, and all.
Isn't that great?
So I don't care what the media tells you, Mr. Trump. We support you.
We love you.
Okay, 4 p.m. We've been 4 p.m.
Come here, let me give you a hug.
Please do.
Now this is nice.
Good-looking people, wow. That was worth it. And I love this, what you have. That's beautiful, wow. It's art, right? So can I have 30 milkshakes? And also some chicken. I'm going to take care of the customers. Is business good? You making a lot of money? Everyone can get rich, right? Excellent. Thank you very much. Look at the way you hold. You like each other, right? That's right. I think that's very nice. Have a good time. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. So we'll order 30 milkshakes. We'll give them out to the people, and we'll take some for ourselves, okay? Good. Thank you very much, everybody. Hello.
This has got a great American franchise, Chick-fil-A.
It is. It's a great franchise. The owner is a great man who is a member of one of my clubs, and he's fantastic. And yeah, they do very well. They're closed on Sunday.
The Lord's Chicken.
That's the Lord's Chicken. You're right. It's good chicken, too.
Yeah, good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Meet you, Mr. President.
Thank you. We took care of those colleges. And
Sure did. Much better than Biden did. So I want to This is Clark Atlanta, this is Spelman, this is Morehouse, this is Morris Brown, and all.
Isn't that great?
So I don't care what the media tells you, Mr. Trump. We support you.
We love you.
Okay, 4 p.m. We've been 4 p.m.
Come here, let me give you a hug.
Please do.
Thank you, sweetheart. That's really nice. what we did. We took care of the black colleges, universities. They're taken care of now, and she understands it. A lot of people don't understand it. Biden did nothing for them, and I did everything. I did everything.
Tell them how y'all been suffering, y'all. How y'all hungry?
That's really nice, huh?
There's no housing.
You know each other. You two know each other. You should. More importantly, we take in more than anybody with a small donation, $61 average. And that's never happened for a Republican before. We take in $61 average, and we take in a lot of money that way. And that to me is the most important money because those people vote. They're not in Monte Carlo. They're not on a yacht. They're voting. And we love them. And this group of people that we just met is unbelievable.
Yes.
That young lady was unbelievable.
Yeah, for people that might not have heard, you did historical things for black colleges.
I did.
Touch on that.
I funded them long term. They were going on a year-to-year basis, and they were always being chiseled and cut. And I got to know the heads of the black colleges and universities, and they came in, they saw me. And after 3 years, I said, how come you keep coming back? They said, they make us come back every year. I said, nope, no longer. And I gave them long-term financing, long-term commitments from the government. They do a fantastic job, and nation about it. Okay?
Why should the people of Atlanta vote for you?
Because I've done more for the people of Atlanta than any other president by far. I've done more for the black community than any other president since Abraham Lincoln, and maybe including Abraham Lincoln, frankly, but since Abraham Lincoln. And it looks like our polling is very good in the state of Georgia overall, so we're very happy about it. But we've had, you see the support, it's been really something special.
Yeah, so you see, they heard that, okay? It seemed to me to be nothing but love, okay, for President Trump in Atlanta, which is something that you really, really, really love to see. Not just Trump getting love in a liberal stronghold, but also, again, among people that are in the black community. Now, yeah, I know the left will say none of those people were actually black, right? That's what they'll say. Again, you know, some people, again, took to the internet to express their displeasure for seeing Trump be loved among the black community in Atlanta. Take a look.
Y'all been suffering, y'all.
Donald Trump, once again, pandering to black voters, and this time in Atlanta. How did he do it this time? With some fried chicken. What? You go to Chick-fil-A and you order these black folks some fried chicken, and they literally lose their ever-loving minds. Unbelievable. I am so disappointed and ashamed and embarrassed to have to actually weigh in on this nastiness. Have you lost your mind, those blacks for Donald Trump? Have you really lost your mind? Think, what has Donald Trump done for you? The gold shoes? Some fried chicken? What, he put a little extra sweetness in that tea? Y'all are something else. That control he got over y'all and that MAGA demon is something else in the black community. And with that...
Let me tell you something about Donald Trump, okay? He thinks very fucking little of black people, right? He says, oh, they'll love me for my mugshot. They'll love me for my sneakers, because he thinks that both black people are criminals and materialistic. And so he rolls up to a Chick-fil-A in Atlanta, and the black folks some of them are excited to take pictures with him and selfies. Why? Because he's handing out about 30 free milkshakes, right? Here's what I want folks to understand. Not everybody wants to be free. That is the truth, right? When Harriet Tubman went back multiple times on multiple trips to free black people from slavery, a lot of folks didn't want to go with her, right? They'd rather stay with the devil that they know. And so they did. So what we have to understand is that there will always be black people that are like this, right? Who will cheer on white supremacy.
First, let me speak on the workers. First of all, I mean, to each their own. Whoever want to vote for them and vote for him and smile and, oh, we support you. That's fine. But I don't feel everyone was cheering and happy. But that's the closest they've ever been to a celebrity. So far as they know, it's Donald Trump. We. You know, sometimes the first emotion is what you're going to get. But I don't believe everyone was so happy to see him. But neither here or there. Here's what I get out of it. I saw 3 attempts of an assault towards black people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And let me say it. First to reach us, just us, we go get the sneakers. Then he wants to do the Bible. I don't care what. I know everybody read the Bible, but who told Bible more than us? Okay. Then we move from the Bible and you're going to show up in the blackest city at a Chick-fil-A. The blackest city, you decide to go to a Chick-fil-A. Now, help me, and you could tell me and correct me. I don't have no problem. How many other restaurants he been popping up at that don't really deals with us? You know what I'm trying to say, huh? So obviously that was a photo stunt. Obviously, oh, let me reach some black folks, so I'm going to go to Atlanta and go to Chick-fil-A. Now I'm going to be fair. He did show up in Hialeah because he wanted to go around them. You know, I don't want to call, Hispanics. Let me say Hispanic. He showed up in Hialeah, and y'all could search it, and he did a round for everybody, and then it showed up the next day on the news that he didn't pay the tab. So I truly hope he paid for those milkshakes. Okay, I hope he paid for the milkshake because he sure enough didn't pay the tab in Hialeah. Because, he goes to those places where we don't need much to be impressed. And so for me, that's like, boy, again, that's the best way you try to get my vote? Okay, all right.
Yeah, so again, you gotta love it, right? I really, really, really love when liberals get upset about Trump getting love from so-called people of color, okay? Because the mainstream media won't show you this. They want you to think that people like those people at that Chick-fil-A hate Trump, right? That it's impossible to be black and to support Trump or to like Trump or to love Trump or whatever. And again, it's just hilarious seeing the meltdown. So again, why was Trump in Atlanta? Well, because Trump is raising a whole lot of money, right? And that's why he was there. So let's read about this. Former President Donald Trump, while out on the campaign trail, stopped by an Atlanta Chick-fil-A restaurant on Wednesday where he chatted with staff and treated customers inside the store to chicken and milkshakes. In one video, Trump is seen surrounded by a group of suit-wearing individuals. The former president flattered crew members and customers while having his picture taken with them and asking if everyone was having a good time. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? This video really makes me believe that Trump should campaign in these deep blue areas. Again, in normal situations, I would not advise a Republican to do this, right? But Trump is an exception because Trump can actually pull this off. I want to see MAGA rallies in Chicago. I want to see them in New York City, the South Side, the Bronx, Queens. I want to see MAGA rallies in deep blue Atlanta, right? I think that Trump can pull it off, okay? I think that Trump can go into these deep blue cities and hold MAGA rallies, right? Be sold out crowd. I think he should campaign there. I think that some of these places he can make some inroads, okay? I really do. So if I was Trump's campaign advisor, I would say he needs to hold at least one in each of these cities, just for, just to say you did it. Just to say that you did it, right? And if it's successful, then hold multiple ones, okay? I think that now is the time, right? Is now never to get some of these liberal cities on board with MAGA, okay? Because look at Chicago. They're begging to close the border, okay? You got people talking about building a wall, deporting illegal immigrants, right? They've gone full-blown MAGA, okay? So I'm just saying that now would be a good time if Republicans, specifically Trump, is going to make that push. He should be campaigning in some of these areas that are fed up with Democrats. In another video posted by the Right Side Broadcasting Network, Trump asked the restaurant staff for 30 milkshakes and some chicken before telling them he was going to take care of all the customers. Quote, "So is this good?" he asked, to which staff replied with a yes and a nod. Trump then asked the staff members if they were making a lot of money and if they were going to get rich. Of the 30 milkshakes, Trump told the staff he was going to hand them out to the customers and take some for his entourage. The person capturing the moment on video pointed out to the former president that Chick-fil-A was a great American franchise. Well, typically they're more conservative leaning. Okay, so yeah, he talked about Chick-fil-A. He started handing out milkshakes to anybody that wanted one. The presidential candidate is expected to haul in roughly $15 million at top dollar fundraisers on Wednesday in Atlanta and Orlando, Florida. His first stop was Atlanta, and he was scheduled to meet with some of Georgia's most prominent MAGA supporters, including former Senator Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue, who both narrowly lost their seats in January 2021. Trump was also expected to meet with Home Depot co-founder Bernie Marcus and beer, wine, and spirits magnate Don Lieberman III. When he finishes in Atlanta, Trump is expected to go to Orlando, where attorney Dan Newland will host a fundraiser at his home for the former president. Yeah, so this is good news for Trump, right? He is hauling in money, okay, because his campaign needs it. Biden's raising a lot of money. And again, this is just a part of being in campaign season, right? And, the left has been making fun of Trump for his, lack of fundraising because they're essentially rigging the game, so he has to use campaign funds to pay for his legal fees. But Trump is making up for it by working hard and trying to, get the money that he needs in order to run a successful campaign. And again, this is something that the left hates to see, right? He's getting his money, right? While at the same time, you have so-called people of color showing him love in deep blue cities. I think that Trump should definitely campaign in some of these cities. He should definitely give it a shot and try to essentially penetrate the blue wall that is some of these liberal cities. If anybody can do it, it is him. I believe that Trump can do it. And I think that these types of videos are good evidence that, hey, if he had a rally in a Chicago or a Bronx or, Queens or whatever, he would get a whole lot of support. So, hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.